Readers.
Historical fiction.
They want to read. When I come into the classroom with boxes of books, they're not groaning and moaning, they're excited. And when I sit down in my chair to teach them a lesson, they sit up and they're listening. They're excited to be reading and to have that time.
She goes out and actually buys books for us or gets books, and she just helps us. She always tells us you could do it and helps us feel better about reading.
I like that the mini lessons are short, just 10 minutes of explicit instruction for a skill that will help them in their reading, and most of the time is spent with them reading independently. And I see that they like that. They like having choice in what books that they're reading. They like choosing where they're sitting in the classroom, using the pillows and being able to sit on the floor that makes them more comfortable.
Reading workshop is when you read and we get to build up. Sometimes we go up to 40 minutes and the next day we go up higher.
The workshop model allows most of the time for them to be practicing the skill that I'm teaching them. I'm not lecturing at them. It's not a sage on the stage situation. They have time to practice that skill and practice their love for learning and for reading. Readers. Yesterday, we launched our historical fiction unit. I have my students take the STAR test every month at the beginning of the month. I use that data to make my book clubs and to make my partnerships on the carpet and to make the partnerships at the table groups too. I look at the STAR data and show their levels, highest grade level to lowest grade level. Then I'll match a high reader with maybe a middle reader, a high reader with a middle reader, and a low reader. And I take in consideration the newcomers too. So I would want a newcomer to be with an English language model.
Some kids have not only their behavioral data on top of their desks, but they also have their goals that they've set with their teachers. We use STAR Reading as a district for our older students, 2nd through 6th grade, so that we know what reading level they're at. So kids already know in bookmarks where their levels are and what they should be reading, and they keep goals. They read the books, they assess themselves, okay, did I like this book? How well did I understand it? But then teachers administer assessment, and they get together and discuss assessment data, discuss lesson planning. They create common lessons. They have common goals and objectives for students. We take the same data that we have along with other assessments that we use, whether it's assessments that teachers created together or our benchmark assessments through the school district. If a student is not performing or is having difficulty getting to their grade level, we really analyze the data at a deeper level, and we look at the social emotional aspects that we need to look at, or supports that we could provide the family. So data is used not only just to drive that instruction in the classroom, we are looking at students holistically,